Welcome to What Makes a Good Book Cover. This video guide describes the process of creating and designing the book cover for my first full poetry collection, Purl. It includes a section on the design process by the Book Typesetters and concludes with a reading of a selection of poems from Purl. The story of my book cover begins here. This is the printing press that I used to create the image that appears on the cover. The cover of Purl was created before the collection was conceived as a physical book during a course delivered by Emma and Duncan Pass in conjunction with Writing East Midlands. In September 2019, Emma and Duncan introduced me to Collagraph, a printmaking process that uses paper, wood and natural materials to create textured plates for inking. Emma began the session with a free writing exercise to provide us with a stimulus for the artist book we were about to create. This is the free writing I was working from. How to pick flowers. Knees in the earth, moisture seeping through denim, fingers dig in, grip the roots, nails clog with soil, lift, stem releases, petals on skin. Here you can see the variety of textured plates created with the recycled and natural materials. We used cardboard, cereal packets and so on. For my plates, I hand ripped the cereal packets into a series of shapes that were glued onto the plates and then inked. The plates I had created were then inked using vegetable oil-based non-toxic inks on this wonderful repurposed Victorian washing mangle. Emma then showed us how to combine our prints into a concertina book. Mine is still waiting for the words to be added. Emma and Duncan inspired me to explore other printing techniques, and in January 2020 I signed up for an etching course at Leicester Print Workshop. Here I learned how to use acid and natural materials on zinc printing plates. This time I'd gone with the idea of creating a cover for my full poetry collection that was under consideration with John Lucas at Shoestring Press. I went armed with the section headings I had chosen for the collection, drawing on the different meanings of Purl. Section 1 is associated with Purl as a noun, meaning the gold or silver wire thread used for bordering and embroidery. Section 2 refers to Purl as a verb, describing the flow and murmur of water. And Section 3 refers to Purl in a colloquial sense as an act of turning upside down, capsizing, or tumbling head over heels. I also took with me lines from poems that I wanted to foreground, and my Collagraph prints made with Emma and Duncan. When I started working with Rachael and Nat at the Book Typesetters on my collection, they asked me if I thought about the cover. So I spread out my poems across the floor alongside my prints and some photos, looking for images that I thought resonated with my writing. I sent them 3 of my Collagraph prints, a photo I had taken in the Lake District and one of my etchings. In the next section of the video, Rachael from the Book Typesetters will explain how they designed my book cover from my suggestions, and she will share with you some really useful tips for designing your own book covers.